Welcome one and all to my YouTube channel, Technobabble. I am the Technobabbler here with your Rags to Riches Season 2 series following the life of Nathaniel Paige and Rarahu, and we are right back at our community center. We've got loads of things going on. So, for starters, this has not yet become anything, so it is time to get our voting on. We've got... Oh, Nathaniel's in there doing his homework on his own. I love when they do their homework on their own. He's so wanting to do well as a student. But Rarahu was talking with her friends, and we need to come over here and we're going to vote on a neighborhood action plan here in a minute. She needed to use the bathroom. I thought she did. I guess she already did. Something's weird. I did add this kava bowl, and I also added this tea maker because I thought they should have that because, you know, Rarahu last time was working on becoming the sort of like, oh, we need to change the name of the club. No one left me any suggestions for the name of the club, and I cannot believe you guys didn't do that. But that's right. I'm thinking, after rewatching the whole episode, I was like, how did I miss it? I chose a butterfly as the icon. Okay, so community space. Let's go with... What they were discussing was, sorry to get all off track here. One of the things they were discussing was making a makerspace, because one of the initiatives is really upcycling stuff. And I think we'll do 2 votes for the makerspace from her, and then we need a vote on a neighborhood action plan. And so they were talking about we really need to take recycling more serious here on our island. And so if they figured if they had a makerspace, they could actually have some classes there teaching people how they can upcycle things and use stuff. So we are going to vote for this one here. We're actually going to do 2 votes for that, for the upcycling initiative. And hopefully that will take over because Rarahu was talking about with her group, which what I was talking about before was, if you guys didn't see the last episode, they have a group and we call it the Islanders. I'm going to change it. We're going to go with the social... Did I spell it right? No. Social Butterflies for now, because it's a butterfly. Social butterfly is a real thing, and seriously, we need it's something along those lines. So I'm gonna keep playing with it. So we went from Islanders to social butterflies, and we will come up with a great name. And I didn't add any other activities. Let's see if we go in here to outdoor conservation activities. Might be something that they do. I think that would be good. You know, because they're all about taking care of the island. So swimming, I don't think that's really necessarily one of the things but they could totally swim. I could also totally see them like having tea or coffee. I don't know if that's an option. Let me go to swim. I could see them getting together and doing stuff. We'll change it up as we go along. But I would like to actually have her group start a gathering here, if at all possible, so we could work on maybe getting some more points. We might have to go out into the community and talk up some more people. So one of the things I think we're going to have Rarahu do, as well as her aspiration here, which is doing this pizza. She's now going swimming. Oh my gosh, because that's one of the activities. That's kind of hilarious. So she's just jumping right into it. They're all jumping right into it. I love it. They're going to go have a swim and talk about some plans. What do we got here? Hey, Nathaniel, we'd love to have you join the powerhouse. Yeah, no, thank you. He's doing his homework. We are not yet at Charisma level 10, but we are so close. So I think after this... Oh, he's looking kind of hungry, and he looks like he needs to go for a swim, too. So maybe after he finishes homework, he'll pop over here and join Rarahu and her group here for a swim. But I think what they're going to do is kind of discuss a few ideas that they had. I am not going to be able to click on them unless I pause this. About... Let's see, let's not ask a mermaid. We will get to know. Maybe we can have an inside joke, and we can get to know her as well. And are you part of our group? You are, that's right. We made a better friendship with her. We will brighten day, do a heartfelt compliment, and hopefully we get some, what do we call these? Whatever these points are, influence points, so that we can do this. Oh, she totally is a mermaid. That's all right, though. Nathaniel's a mermaid, too, so it's not that big of a deal. After he's done with his homework, he's going to come down here and swim around. So they really just need to kind of discuss. She's kind of like sharing like this whole idea about getting everyone to do some upcycling in the neighborhood and really do some lessons on recycling and all of the trash that comes in the island and how we can really start an initiative. Because a lot of times when visitors come, you know, they just sort of leave it a hot mess. And it's not fair that they leave it a hot mess. And so if they do a little bit of research and let everyone know when they come to the islands that recycling and upcycling is a big thing and have a space for it, then it will totally work out to the benefit of the island, as well as keeping the island beautiful and keeping it healthy and helping us kind of continue along that green path, which we're hoping to aspire to. So let's see. Did Nathaniel get it over here for a swim? He is working on his way over here, and then we'll come back to our home lot. Well, actually, does he have class? We have class in 4 days, and we only have 4 days left in the term, so we probably need to get home and work on writing our paper. So I'm gonna let them have a little swim around, enjoy socializing. Hopefully we can get some more points up here. Let's ask her about her career. Let's tell a funny story. I don't know what actually gets you what do you call these things? Influence points. I swear I'll remember one of these times. Because she still just has 8. I don't know how, I wish like when you went here you could actually like see what gives you influence points. Like, see how there's that little check mark? It'd be nice to know if you could get one. Maybe if we ask her about her day. Maybe if we just, like, totally joke about politicians. Because they're not currently, any of them, I don't believe, are politicians at all, right? Unemployed. Oh, she's a mixologist. And Nalani is a retail employer. Which one is this one? Is it the mixologist? She is a mixologist at Make a Dish. And that is Liliana. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to let them chat up this idea that they have, and then we will return shortly back at home, because we need to get working on that paper. Alright, you guys, we have returned home. The sun is setting on this beautiful island. It is so gorgeous. And Rarahu is fixing up some tofu tacos for dinner tonight. And then she is going to continue to work on her getting to know more people and getting them to know about the action plan that's going on, because hopefully we can like just kind of like talk to people as they walk by is what I'm hoping for. Is kind of difficult because I feel like the island's small and we know a lot of the people. This is really loud. Change volume to low. She was listening to it medium because she is loving music. And of course there is this lovely sink noise going on in the background too. I really wanted Nathaniel to get that skill up, so he's currently working on his speech to get that last one up. We are definitely hitting that in this episode. We absolutely need to get that done, or it needs to happen right off camera. Can she call over to this person walking by? I just saw them go behind our bush. Let's see. Let's go give a friendly introduction. Can we do that while we're eating? That would be super helpful. Nathaniel, meanwhile, we've got so much going on. I would love to upgrade this, but we don't have enough. Oh, we already upgraded it. That's right. I would love to be able to upgrade actually a lot of things here on the house, but hopefully we get our makerspace, and that will help us kind of learn how to do some more of that stuff. Rarahu is over here talking to this person, and then we're going to maybe do a brighten day with this person, and we will brighten this person's day, and hopefully we can get some points up by doing this. Let's see, discuss. We'll definitely compliment that wild outfit she's got going on over here. Who is, these are, I just love how there's like all these different people. Give fake bad news. No. We can definitely talk about the warm temperature. I would love to know how, like I said, I would love to know what sort of actions can get us some more points in doing this, because right now we have 7. I'm hoping that like if our charisma skill is going up, maybe it's tied to that. Maybe if it's like you're telling some sort of, if you're using like charismatic things, we can convince them. Let's see, can we like, I barely know this person yet, so let's say discuss some color theory, because we do like to do that. Let's discuss interests. Maybe that'll get something up. Enthuse about meal. This lady looks like definitely she's a tourist who is just like trying to fit in, right? Warn about bed safety. We're not going to do that. Definitely do some discuss of interests. Meanwhile, Nathaniel, you are working on getting that skill up, but I know you are also very hungry, so I'm going to have you go ahead and repair that sink. Let's check on our bug boxes. It says they are fed but not ready, and fine and well fed but not ready, and our bees are looking like they could maybe use some bonding. Oh, that's right. We can collect beeswax from them, and we can definitely collect some honey. What is this? Research. That's right. We're going to research a plant, because that's something we need to do. Didn't you just say that you're going to let him eat Techno? I did, but eventually. I really want Rahu's... See, oh, there we go. We just got 4 points for whatever it was we were doing. I have no idea what it was, but she got some points, so that's good. I wonder if it's getting to know them. Deep conversation. Tell engaging story. Ask to stargaze. Brighten day. Well, it's definitely brighten day. I don't know if stargazing will work, but we could definitely try it. Well, Can you, like, say hello to this person, too? Because I know, like, talking to people gives you points, so hopefully introductions will happen. No, don't go running. Oh, he's running away. Alright, well, I'm going to let them kind of get through their evening here, and then I'm ready to start fresh in the morning, and he is going to need to work on his paper because I suspect classes, he's, like, almost done with one of his semesters of class, which is awesome. I didn't even realize he was taking so many classes. Well, we're only taking 2 classes, right? I think that's about good. For him to have 2 classes and still have a career, because we've been really neglecting this career, so we really need to do this as well. That person is evil, so we maybe don't want to become friends with them. Yeah. Now let me just check her points before we go to nighttime. So she's got 11 points. So I'm going to just let her just keep chatting up people and see if we get some points. So we will return in the morning. As you can all see, it is a rainy morning here in Sulani, which, you know, it can happen. And as a matter of fact, it's alright, because that means our dew collector is going to be collecting even more water. It looks like Nathaniel is checking the fish trap. It says the fish trap has been snared with fish. What does it say? But there's still room for it to get more. So let's go ahead and check that trap while we're out here. And then we will also check this trap because I want to see if we got some fish going on. Fish is trapped, but no fish have swam in yet. Alright, so he's just checking the fish traps, getting his swimming on. I'm okay with it raining. I do need to change the roof line, and I'll do that off camera because this is apparently getting wet, which means it's not good. It means it's going to keep breaking. What I am going to have him do is I'm going to have him come over here because he needs to do for work. We need to write a conservation article, and we also need to spread conservation awareness to another sim. So I think what we also need to do is we need to write a paper. University, we need to research universities. No, we need to university coursework. That's what it is. And for our term paper, we need to, do we have it written? Oh, we need to edit the term paper for logical something or other. And it looks like Rarahu just got up, which is great. And she's feeling inspired, which is fantastic. I love that for her. She was talking with one of her friends from the group last night about sort of like the local politicians and how they're kind of not so much corrupt, but they don't really, they care about the business here of the island and making money and getting tourists, but they don't care deeply about the island itself. And that's one of her frustrations. Oh, good, our garden is, we've got some fruit. That's fantastic. I'm loving that. Let's see, what else we got here? Blackberry bush. It's sheltered, so it should be able to produce some fruit. I guess we'll actually have her harvest a strawberry, and we have a soy plant, so we can harvest the soybeans. And what do we have there? I can't remember what we grew. Yeah, let's harvest all these things here. And can we fertilize? Do we have something to fertilize with? Pile of discarded food. No, not so much. But I don't think we're going to get to figuring out what our community center is going to be, but because that's not until Monday. But I do think that what we can do is she's feeling inspired. It looks like she's having a little dance. I like that. I'm going to have her actually work on her confidence, I think, because I think if her confidence is up, I think that helps her with convincing people of what to do for the action plan. And let's see, did Nathaniel get any points yet? Because, okay, we have 16, so we can actually vote on our action plan once, I think, and then we can also possibly vote on, what is the other thing we can vote on? I want him to finish editing his term paper before we submit it, because I think he's going to be done with his semester here in 4 days, which is awesome. And you know what, Rarahu, that is going to be perpetual because we have to get that fixed. But I do not want to worry about that right now. What I do want to do is I kind of want to take her over. It's a perfect rainy day. I think we should go explore the beach cave out of the rain. So I'm going to let him work on his term paper. And then we're going to head over to the beach cave because what else is it he needs to do for his job? I know I am desperately neglecting his job. We need to write a conservation article, spread conservation awareness to other sim. Can we do that for Rarahu? Can we, like, spread conservation awareness? Let's see if we... Yeah, we totally can. So I'm going to have him just kind of finish his paper up, take care of that, and then we're going to head over to the cave because I want Rarahu to do that. And it says for her aspiration, we need to discover buried treasure. It says travel to a beach, click on it, and choose the Comb Beach for Seashells interaction. Sims may also use a red scuba buoy in deep water to purchase a treasure tool, which will allow them to free dive for treasure. Oh, well, she definitely likes the free dive, but I don't think she'd go out. I mean, if it's just raining, if it's not a thunderstorm, we could totally go out in the rain. I don't think she'd be afraid of the rain. And I could almost see Nathaniel becoming like a storm chaser just because I think he would be fascinated with them, especially now that he's a mermaid. All right, well, I'm going to let them kind of tend to other things. The sun's coming out. Oh, maybe we will go free diving instead. I kind of like that idea too. And then maybe he can actually spread awareness when we're over at the island. Over at one of the other islands. Hey, heard you became friends with. Yes, we definitely did. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let them take care of this paper here first and foremost, and then we're going to head over to the island where we can get in the cave. All right, you guys, so we have arrived. We actually came over here to the Distance Learning Center, which they have upgraded to some eco-lifestyle pack stuff here, because they wanted to make sure that they are not leaving a negative impact here on the world. How do we actually... Oh, we can't actually go here because it's a... Okay, but we can actually come over here and use this thing. So I think I'm going to have Nathaniel... come check out Recycle from Inventory. We can recycle stuff. So let's see. What do we have? Sunset Valley Postcard, Aizu Sulani, Time Capsule. What do we want to recycle? Let's go actually recycle a coconut. Let's see what that's like. And then we're going to have Rarahu wants to explore the cave, which is over here. So we're going to have her do that because that is part of her aspiration. So she wants to come over here, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, but this is changing, and I think it has something to do with the island and Nathaniel, but it is like pretty like cool looking, and I'm real curious to see. It looks like it keeps filling, so I'm kind of excited to see what happens. So I'm going to have her come over here, and we can search for wildlife? That's cool. That's new, too, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've only seen Explore Cave. But I'm also excited for Nathaniel to come over here and do a little bit of recycling. Check out the recycler. I need to get this set up so that we can actually go into it. I think if I make it a park, then maybe it will be accessible. But yeah, they wanted to have an on-site recycle. They've got, you know, the windmills on top. They've got some solar panels. They want to make sure that they've got a nice, healthy... Oh, they even have like a water collector over here. That's cool. So they're doing their best here to keep and promote natural living and proper tending to our ecosystem, which is what I'm trying to say. Can we... Ooh, what's he tense from? He's tense from... Forced recycle. I bet they just throw this stuff in the dump. I don't understand. Why is he angry about that? You think he would like recycling? I'm confused. Why would you think that? Why are you upset about that? Maybe we should have him work on this. Why do we have two of these? Is there something... Does he need to do a presentation? Oh my gosh, we do need to do a presentation. Eek! I'm going to have him work on that then. We don't need two boards out. We're going to have him come over here, and we're going to capture information while she is exploring the cave. Oh my goodness, we have both these out. Put that back in your inventory. I'd never seen this before. I didn't know that he'd be tense from recycling. Forced to recycle. Oh, because he's lazy or a slob. What? That's so crazy. I do think that when we hit this goal we need to choose. You guys let me know down in the comments below, what should our new aspiration be for him? Because there are quite a few ones that could be really good for him. Right now it's Friend of the World, and all we need to get to is 10 level charisma skill, which is super exciting. But I could totally see him being, let's see, we have, from our new pack, we have, not a freelance botanist. I could see him being innovator. Let's see, it says 5 community influence points, neighborhood action plan, sell power, water, utility, become a civil designer. But he'd have to become a civil designer. Now, I don't know if I want to do that one. So there's that one. And then in the creativity one, we have master maker. And I don't know if he's a master maker either. You guys let me know down in the comments below what aspiration you think would be good for Nathaniel to take next. Rarahu, meanwhile, is exploring in the cave in her swimsuit. So maybe there's some like underwater rivers in there too. It's kind of cool looking. It kind of looks like, look at it. I never noticed this before, but this is like someone man-made. This is like built here. So I have no idea what's actually going on. So she's going to go exploring the beach cave. That's super exciting. Nathaniel is going to catch up on working on this. And we need to change his traits. He's definitely, is Slob one of them? Oh, I think he's lazy. I don't think he's lazy so much anymore. I think that needs to get changed. So we're going to change lazy for certain. And after we complete our Friend of the World aspiration here, which is one of his goals, and hopefully we can find some people. What does it say? A bat colony. Roosting above Rarahu's head, a colony of bats was resting in a tight group. Trying to be careful and not wake them up, Rarahu edged her way past the colony only to slip on the cave's wet surface and kick a rock into the nearby wall. The reverberating sound roused the mass of sleeping critters, and soon the cavern was full of swarming bats. Oh no, Rarahu! Did you come, like, busting out of this cave, like, with bats after you, too? Oh, I'm sorry, Rarahu. Does that mean you didn't actually get to explore the cave? Oh, you did! Alright, well, you know what? You're getting kind of hungry. Is there a place to cook some food? We need, like, a campfire or something around here. I don't think there is one anywhere. Oh, no. There's nowhere to cook anything. Let's see if there's any fresh plants that we could harvest some fruit from. Let me see if you have anything in your inventory, too. Oh, we do have these strawberries, so let's go ahead and eat a strawberry. Eat a couple of strawberries. That'll tide you over for now. And then can we go out here? Oh, man. Remember, I told you, I know that, like, she can dive gear, treasure tool, 1,200 simoleons? Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We've got the cash, and then we're going to come out here, and we are going to free dive for treasure. Because that is something I could totally see her doing. She wants to kind of become like a treasure, not a treasure hunter, but like, you know, she's going to go to the sea and she's going to get whatever bounty she can find. And she's going to be looking deep under the water where Nathaniel, although he is a mermaid and could really swim down to the bottom and do it without any sort of gear, he is trying to find the treasures here just on the island themselves and making the island itself as a treasure by cleaning up the messes of the island and getting to be helping the island become more beautiful and more vibrant and more eco-friendly. So I think I'm going to actually wrap the episode up right here, you guys. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm having a blast making it. I am super excited to see what happens with the makerspace and then the neighborhood action plan. I'm definitely going to try to get him out there to talk to some more people and see what can happen with that. So again, let me know down in the comments below what aspiration you think we might want to choose for Nathaniel after we complete this one, because I'm definitely completing this off camera. This has got to happen. I need to get this completed. It has been way too many episodes and it's like almost done. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying the the series. I'm having a blast creating it. I absolutely love playing this family. It is like been a complete, wonderful, exciting adventure. I love playing on Sulani. I love having all these new eco-friendly things that will help us sort of create an even more environmentally friendly space, and maybe Nathaniel wants to push that idea to get people on board with making this even more eco-friendly. And maybe he wants to explore the politics career. Maybe he wants to explore what is he currently? I forget what his job is. The wildlife career, the conservationist. You guys let me know. We got a lot to figure out for him and a lot's going on, but we still have lots of classes to finish before we are actually done with university. So, I've been rambling on for far too long, and until the next episode, Tomalagi!